Benchmade continues the celebration of the 25th anniversary AXIS lock technology with the Benchmade 710FE-2401. Let's get to it. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be looking at the Benchmade 710FE-2401. This is a limited run. They did 2,500 knives of this particular model. This is the second iteration of the 710FE release. So the first one was a gold class knife, and then later on this month there will be a third release of a different knife, which we'll review once we get to that. As you know, with Benchmade, they've got several of their traditional boxes. This is the blue class. This is something new that you'll find within your within this packaging of the 710. It says 25 years ago, Benchmade changed the knife industry with the introduction of the AXIS lock on the model 710. The new 710FE-2401 pays homage to the original design, updated with modern materials that nod to the past with a look to the future. This timeless design, both in form and function, will last from generation to generation. Okay, so right away, first thing I notice is the weight. This is heavier than any other Benchmade's blue class knives that have kind of a G10 handle or a plastic kind of bug out handle. So let's take a closer look here. So it's got the nice O-ring here and has the kind of like a golf pattern set in here with the really cool lines. Now this, I guess they're paying homage to the original design of the AXIS lock. As you can see it, the AXIS lock is actually slanted as opposed to being rounded. And let's open this up here. So it's got a beautiful recurve, as you can see right there. Beautiful, comes to a nice, beautiful point. This is about a 4-inch long blade. Overall length is 8.95. The retail price, or actually the price point that this sells at, is $600. Again, what you're getting is a limited edition run. There's only 2,500 of these made. So on the back side has the McHenry and Williams and Magna Cut steel, as well as the serial number of the knife. Nothing too fancy or special about this knife other than the FDE PVD backspacer, the matching O-rings, and the PVD, FDE PVD, so flat dark earth PVD finish on the blade. So it's just an elegant feature, just an elegant design. As you can see, the blade geometry is very small but narrow. Let's do a quick comparison. I've got a my Benchmade. This is the 570-1. As you can see, about overall length, just a tad bit smaller. There's a better shot. Also, you got the beefier blade on the 710. So here's a good illustration of the AXIS. So let me go ahead and close both of these so I can show you what I'm referring to. So here we've got the AXIS lock that's more rounded, and this one is more flat. So there you can see. So on the left hand, so on this side, see how it's slanted? Then this one is just symmetrical, rounded. And then as far as the notches go, this has some nice notches. So if you're right-handed or left-handed, you can feel the texture. And then versus this one, you have a little bit less surface area to deploy than you do on this side. I also have a Hinder XM18. That's a 3.5-inch blade. So right away you can see you've got your extra 3.5 inches. And let me just put that side by side with the 570-1. And I also have a Spartan Blades SHF Harsey folder, which is also a 4-inch. So you can see overall almost identical in overall length. Blade length is 4 inches. You have a little bit more blade here on the SHF, so a lot more that you can sharpen. So let me go ahead and read you the description from Benchmade. Their how they describe this. When Benchmade AXIS lock technology was released back in 1999 and set ripples through the industry, it was a tsunami. The innovative AXIS lock changed the game. All thanks to the designer duo Benchmade collaborated on the invention, Bill McHenry and Jason Williams, renowned custom knife makers with watchmaking roots. The sleek new, well, I've already read that to you guys. That was in the packaging. Anyway, it ends let's see, it has a lightweight aluminum handle, anodized finish, and milled FDE PVD backspacer and pivot ring. A limited anniversary variant inspired by its original designers. So right away at its price point of $600, that's probably going to turn a lot of people away. Obviously with the economy being what it is. And, you know, if you're going to spend $600 on a Benchmade, yeah, it kind of better be limited, right? I mean, you're not going to spend $600 on a production model, so to speak. I mean, granted, yes, this is a production model, but it's got the, you know, limited factor. Only 2,500 being made, so if you feel like being one of the 2,500 that own this, it can be yours for only $600. So here it has the lanyard hold. One thing that I've been noticing a lot on a lot of the Benchmade knives that have been coming out recently is the stiffness within the pocket clip. Stay tuned because we're definitely going to do another video on pocket clips with the different brands, and we're going to want your feedback on what's your favorite. But this is very, very stiff as opposed to, let me go back and see the pliability. I can easily bend this back and easily put this in my pocket. This one I've had, gosh, since, let's see, probably about since 2019, I think. But it's got that, let's see, is the finish about the same? Let's take a look. So, very similar finish, and I'm not sure if they changed the actual materials. Now, granted, I have worn this, so there is that possibility that the reason why this one's a little bit looser. But I can't recall if right out of the box if it had this type of pliability. But this is insanely tough. I mean, this will definitely rip your jeans if you haven't broken this in. So that is one disadvantage I can see right away that I don't like with this one. If you were wearing dress slacks with this particular knife, it's got a, you know, nice sliver profile, about the same as the 570-1. But right off the bat, I don't like all that tension there. Yeah, they're at the same angle, so I don't understand why this has got so much tension. But anyway, for like $600, you can go ahead and get this Benchmade 710 knife. Again, this is the second variation. The first variation that came out was the gold class. This is the second one. Pretty soon we're going to do a video release on the third one, which I'm more excited about. That one, I believe, has kind of a silver aluminum handles, and it's at a lower price point. Much more affordable, in my opinion, than this $600 knife. Anyway, guys, please, if you haven't already done so, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, leave us some comments down below. Let us know what you guys think. And until then, we'll see you guys on the next one. Y'all take care.